Good evening, Panther Nation. Welcome to the Week 10 live stream of one of the biggest rivalries in South Louisiana. We have the Patterson Lumberjacks at the Berwick Panthers. The Panthers looking to get their first 7-3 start in a very long time, along with making our first playoff appearance since 2018. So it's going to be a very interesting game. Teams competing for a trophy. Let's go ahead and see who can come out on top. For the past 2 years, Patterson has came out victorious in these games. Last week, Berwick lost a heartbreaker to Patterson on a missed game-winning field goal. This year, Berwick looks like they're the better team, have the better record entering this game, and are looking to make some noise and maybe even a playoff push. We're already in the playoffs, but just getting us a better seed is obviously what we want. And now with the coin toss coming up, we have captains for the Panthers. We have number 56, Dare Washington, number 1, Crubella, number 5, Jaden Milton, number 8, Zach Gonzalez. Your captains for the Patterson Lumberjacks are number 42, Jasper Russell, number 6, Kalen Davis, Damon Davis, and Akai Keys. This game is already off to a nice start. And we'll be back at kickoff. Welcome to the stream, Christian Navarrete. Thank you for joining us. All right, so the Berwick Panthers will start the game off with the ball. Patterson won the toss but elected to defer, so they will be getting the ball at the start of the second half. Of course, the Berwick Panthers will be starting off the game with the football. So, as I said, it should be an interesting matchup, but now it's time for the national anthem.
Will the national anthem be played by the BHS Sound of Pride trumpet line?
My brothers and sisters, let us remember that we are in God's holy presence. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord Jesus Christ, giver of every good gift, we thank you and we praise you. And we ask your blessing tonight to protect these athletes from all harm, help them to play well, and give us the grace of good sportsmanship. Help us to do this and all things for your greater glory. And we ask this through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
3-2. And we are about to kick off. This epic rivalry is about to get underway. Kicking off for the Patterson Lumberjacks, we have number 42, Jasper Russell, who will be handling the kickoff duties for the Lumberjacks tonight. Set deep to return for the Panthers. We have number 5, Jaden Milton, on the bottom of your screen, and number 8, Zach Gonzalez, on the top of your screen. Patterson taking the sweet time to kick this ball off. Waiting on maybe some confirmation to the referees for something. Russell's stretching out his muscles. All right, referees have blown the whistle, and now we are set to kick off after a little bit of a delay. But the kick is off. It's a squib kick up the middle. Number 25, Naaman Bennett, had a little rough recovery, but is able to return the ball all the way to the Panthers' 37-yard line. And starting out this game for the Panthers, we have number 1, Crew Bella, our starting quarterback, playing in possibly his last home football game. He is a senior quarterback who's been the starter for the Panthers the past 3 years. And it's sad to see him go. He's delivered us some pretty great football. Now we get to see Bella lead the Panthers to hopefully his first win over the Lumberjacks. Back for the Panthers, we have Jaden Milton, who we set in motion. Number 20, Andre Anthony, gets the snap. Is able to run it. So Eagleton was able to get it up the middle. He got met at the line by a host of Lumberjacks, but was able to break a couple tackles until he almost got the first down. So it's a 2nd and 3 for the Panthers. Eagleton, the whistle was blown way too early. Eagleton definitely could have gone all the way. But at the same time, did he break out of that swarm of Lumberjacks simply because the whistle blown? It's just one of those things to think about. But Panthers have, a great start to our drive. Receivers for your Panthers, bottom of your screen, number 4, Luke Tarver. Running back for the Panthers, number 5, Jaden Milton. And you have a couple of Panthers bunched up on the side. There is a flag on the play, though. Possibly a false start, and it is a first start. So the ball will be getting moved back for the Panthers. Will be a 5-yard penalty. So a 2nd and 3 for Berwick is now a 2nd and 8. Penalties weren't too much of an issue for the Panthers last week. A few weeks ago against E.D. White, we had a penalty. It felt like every other drive, but now penalties starting off to be an issue. Milton gets the outside carry, able to bounce it up for 2 yards to make it a 3rd and 6. So be a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 for the Berwick Panthers. Panthers bring an extra offensive lineman on a block in this play, number 52, Gage Toots. It's Panthers' new offensive lineman. Bella tries to draw the Lumberjacks off sides. He hands the ball up the middle. Number 5, Jaden Milton, who's pounced forward in that hole, but is able to be 1 yard short of the first down marker. So it will be a 4th and 1 for the Panthers. Punt team is not on the field, so we're going to see the Panthers go for it on 4th down. And I mean, look, it's a 4th and 1. We're almost on Patterson's side of the field. We just need 1 yard. That 1 yard is definitely a hard yard to achieve, though. The Panthers have been held short in these situations before. So let's see what we can do. Bella moving up. They're going for a quarterback sneak. And it looks like Bella was held short of the marker. Referees are signaling. Haven't made an official decision yet. And they will be bringing out the chain game to measure because this is very close. This is a very, very close call. The ball is short, so the Panthers go for it on first down or fourth down, and they are not able to get it. So Panthers on our first drive, because of a penalty, go 4 and out. And now we'll go ahead and see what Berwick can do on our first defensive drive, and we'll be back. So 1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks, a team that definitely has a lot of size to them. They hand the ball up the middle to number 7, Josiah Jennings, who's able to break a few tackles, but almost get enough yardage for the first down. He is 2 yards shy to make it a 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. For the Patterson's quarterback is number 6, Kalen Davis, who's over 2,000 passing yards on the season, 21 touchdowns, but 15 interceptions. Patterson sees in the packet. It's a deep pass. Pass is incomplete. Number 35, Isaiah Bennett, looked like he might have got him pushed a little towards the end of that play. But the long completion is no good. And it will be a 3rd and 2 for the Lumberjacks on Berwick's 38-yard line. Patterson, the Wildcat formation. Josiah takes it himself, has a hole on the outside, and is able to get enough yardage for the first down. He's able to get up to the Panthers' 26-yard line. Patterson moved the ball very well on this first drive. While you were gone, you didn't miss anything too awesome, unless you're a Patterson fan watching the broadcast. But Patterson is able to get on the board early. Russell on the point after. And there is a flag thrown on the play. Looks like it's on the defense. And Patterson's kicking team comes off the field. So it will be a 2-point conversion for Patterson as they look to punch in maybe an easy 2 points. It's an offsides penalty on the Panthers. So Patterson going to be going for this 2-point conversion. I don't see their quarterback on the field, so it looks like number 7, Josiah Jennings, will be lining up in the Wildcat formation. That's exactly what he does. It looks like he will be taking himself, punching it up the middle, and he is able to get in for the 2-point conversion. So Patterson takes an early lead in this game, 8-0, and we will be back. And we are back. Russell is set to kick off for the Lumberjacks. Back deep to return for the Panthers, we have number 8, Zach Gonzalez, and number 5, Jaden Milton. Milton on the bottom of your screen, Gonzalez, of course, being on the top of your screen. Russell kicks it off. Squib kick up the middle. Covered by number 25, Naaman Bennett, who has a hole on the outside and ends up getting tackled by host of Lumberjacks. Stopped on the Panthers' 38-yard line. Panthers will be having, or they will be resuming play offensively in a very similar position to where they were on the start of their last drive. Now, we were able to move the ball pretty well last drive. We just, had a penalty that pushed us back 5 yards, and we just weren't able to get the first down. So hopefully we could change the script right here. Panthers showing a bunch of former wide receivers, top of your screen. Luke Tarver being the solo receiver on the bottom. Bella fakes a handoff to Milton, throws it over the middle to Gonzalez, and the pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 for the Panthers on our own 38-yard line. Panthers bring in an extra blocker, Gage Toops. Hand off the middle to Jaden Milton, who breaks a couple tackles. And the pile keeps on moving, and Milton is able to get enough yardage for the first down. The Panthers get their first down of the game. Milton is stopped at exactly the 50-yard line. Ball is exactly on the 50, which is absolutely crazy. Very rare you see that happen. And at running back for the Panthers, you have number 20, Andre Ingleton. Number 52, Gage Stoops is still the lead blocker. And we have a Patterson player that jumped. Jumping for the Lumberjacks, we have number 56.
Offside Lumberjacks. On the line 5 yards. 1st and 5.
Who is not on the roster. Bella on the handoff to Andre Ingleton. Was able to turn and turn for some extra yardage, and that extra yardage is able to be good enough to get a first down for the Panthers, but there is a few flags on the play. This would be the 3rd flag in this first quarter. Number 55, Blaze Harrison, lost his helmet on that play, so he will be coming off the field for one play. Referee is still discussing what the penalty was. So who's the penalty? Oh my God, bro. All right, so the penalty is on the Berwick Panthers as the ball is moving back. Illegal participation for the Panthers. Never heard of that penalty in my life. Maybe he meant formation. But the first down yard or the first down gain is now dismissed as the Panthers now have a 1st and 14 on the 46-yard line. Panthers hand the ball off the middle to Jaden Milton, who's able to get to the 49-yard line. Good enough for 6. And it will be a 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Bella on the snap, hands it off the middle to Jaden Milton, who is able to pick up about 4 yards to make it a 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. So we're on our own side of the field, or at least we're in Patterson's territory. Normally, whenever we're in an opponent's team's territory, Berwick has gone for it. Pretty sure we've done that every single time this season. So if that's the case in this game, definitely expect Berwick to go for it unless we get the first down right here. Panthers try to draw the Lumberjacks off sides. Handoff is to the outside of Jaden Milton, but he is swarmed at the line of scrimmage by a ton of Patterson Lumberjack players. Able to lose about a yard right there on the play. And I was mistaken. Panthers are not going to be going for it right here. You know, it is a very long 4th down right here. I was hoping we would have got at least a couple yards right there on the play. But Patterson has 2 men set to return. One of those players being number 3, Howard Kinchin. Another player, number 25 for the Panthers, number Naaman Bennett, is punting it off. And it was a beautiful punt by Bennett. But sadly, it went outside, right out the end zone. It was super, super close to being down at the 1-yard line for Patterson. But just Panthers had an unlucky bounce. Beautiful punt by Bennett. And we'll be back. So Patterson's going to be taking over on their own 20-yard line after the touchback. Davis's pass is dropped by number 3, Kinchin. Was an absolute rifle of a pass right there. Davis on 2nd down play hands it off. Patterson's able to get around 2 yards to make it a 3rd and 8 for the Lumberjacks. Davis on the 3rd and 8. He's being chased in the pocket by number 55, Blaze Harrison. Throws a pass intended for number 9, Kylan Brooks, and the pass is incomplete. So the punting unit is coming onto the field for the Lumberjacks. The punter for Patterson is number 27, Carson Paddle.
Taylor set the punt for the Lumberjacks. Back deep for the Panthers. Number 8, Zach Gonzalez.
Zach Gonzalez to return. It's another boom over punt. Gonzalez returns it. He's able to stiff arm a man and is able to get stopped on the 49-yard line. Panthers will get a first down, starting the ball off on our own side of the 50 in Patterson territory. And we'll be back at the start of play. Bella on the first down. Hands the ball off to Jaden Milton, who's able to get a first down. Panthers had an injured player on their last defensive play. Injured player being number 70, Trey Pratt, who is getting his ankle taped up right now. So it looks like he is okay. We get back out there for our next defensive possession. One of our starting defensive linemen. Looks like he's walking it off, so he's okay. Bella drops back in the pocket, launching it deep down the field to number 35, Isaiah Bennett, and he just overshoots him. He had Bennett open down the field. He led him perfectly, just overthrew him by a few yards. So it'll be a 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. The Bella to Bennett connection is something we've seen a lot this season, especially in that last game against St. James. Bella threw the ball a lot of times down the field to Bennett. They just weren't able to connect on that last play. So 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Milton will only carry up the middle, gets tripped by his own offensive lineman. Able to get 4 yards to make it a 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. Number 8, Zach Gonzalez, coming off the field for the Panthers on this play. Looks like he also has an injury. Getting his wrist, it looks like, taped up. Bella hands the ball up the middle to Jaden Milton, who is met by a host of Lumberjacks for no gain on the play. Panthers look like they're going to be going for it, though, as the offense is staying on the field. They don't want to waste this golden field opportunity, this golden field possession. Panthers have 4 wide receivers on the field. Milton being the running back. Bella drops beat to pass, and he completes a pass to number 5, Jaden Milton. Pressure was coming at Bella. He had to get it off quick. Milton was met quickly by a Patterson Lumberjack. Able to get about 1 yard right there on the play. But first down, not good. And we are back. And we are back. Patterson splitting a lot of receivers out wide. They run it up the middle with number 6. Well, not number 6. He's the quarterback. Number 5, Elijah Johnson. Able to get 6 yards right there to make it a 2nd and 4 for the Lumberjacks. They still have the 3 wide receivers on the bottom of your screen. Panthers blitzing. And number 51, Brett Smith, was able to get back there. Will be a loss of 3 on the play to make it a 3rd and 8 for the Panthers. See, the Panthers could hold the Lumberjacks on 3rd down. Davis on the quick pass to number 9, Kylan Brooks, but he is able to get stopped shy of the 1st down marker. There's another injured Panther on the play. Looks like it's number 70, Trey Pratt, who just got taped up on the sidelines. Oh, it's actually number 20, Andre Ingleton. I saw a 0 on the play. But Pratt is on the sideline. Ingleton, who got hurt in the game against St. James quite a bit last week. But he is off the field and is getting looked at on the sidelines. Patterson will be going for it on a 4th and 1. They have their big running back, Josiah Jennings, in. Bringing a couple extra blockers as well. There is a timeout called by the Patterson Lumberjacks, and we'll be back. So they got a lot of noise being made by the Berwick Panthers. Sound of pride. As they're hoping to disrupt Patterson Lumberjacks right here. Patterson trying to get the Panthers to jump off sides. They're running up the middle with quarterback Kalen Davis. There is a flag on the play. But it looks like the Panthers stopped him. Well, they didn't stop him. They did stop him, but he was able to get enough yardage for the 1st down. But there's a flag on the play. So interesting if this is on the Lumberjacks. And it is on the Lumberjacks. The ball went back 10 yards. And there was a holding penalty on the Lumberjacks. Moves them back 10 yards, and the punting unit is coming on the field. So the Panthers get saved by a penalty right there. Patterson would have gotten the 1st down, but the defense is technically able to get a stop, and Burke is able to get the ball back. And hopefully with some great field position, too. There's 22 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. This definitely has looking to be a very long game. Oh, number 25, Naaman Bennett was able to get a hand on that punt. Looks like he tipped it a little bit, but he was almost able to get a block right there, which would have been awesome for the Panthers. Definitely would have gave us a touchdown, most definitely. But the Panthers were able to get a first down at the 49-yard line once again. So starting off the drive in very similar field position. Actually, it's the ball's on the 50, not 49-yard line, except on our 49-yard line instead of Patterson's. There's 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and this is most likely the last play. Panthers hoping to at least get some points on the board. Well, obviously not this quarter unless we're able to have a quick touchdown. But on this drive, maybe tie things up or at least bring it down to an 8-7 lead for Patterson. Bella hands the ball off to Jaden Milton on the outside, who's able to get 1 yard on the play. And it looks like that is the end of the first quarter. And we will be at the start of the second. Thank So we are in the second quarter officially. Panthers have a 2nd and 9 to start the second quarter. Andre Ingleton is able to be met at the line of scrimmage by number 34, Damon Davis.
Third and 8 Panthers.
So it'll be a 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. 3rd and 8. Drops back in the pocket, steps up, but is able to not do much. Get sacked. But there is a flag on the play for most likely unnecessary roughness, possibly. Flag is exactly where the ball was. Maybe roughing the passer. And the ball is being moved forward, so it was a roughing the passer penalty. I want to say on the Lumberjacks. Had too many players getting the action in on Crubella. So the Panthers will have another chance to get this first down. This Patterson defense has been staying put all night. The GOAT. How's it going, Tammy? Bella on the quarterback keeper is almost able to get enough yardage for the first down. There's another flag thrown. Another flag. Maybe potentially on Patterson, giving the Panthers more life on this drive. And the ball will be being brought forward a lot of yards. And the Panthers will have a first down on our 27-yard line, on Patterson's 27-yard line. So after two huge penalties from Patterson, Panthers are able to have some excellent field position. So maybe the Panthers can get some points off of this drive. So much needed points at that. And there is another flag. 3 straight plays with a flag. And it's a false start on the Panthers. Moving the ball back 5 yards. So we get the first down from flag yards. And then we get a 1st and 15. They just can't find a mix between penalties in this game. It's just been Panthers have been penalized in crucial moments. Both times we've gotten penalties, it was after us getting first downs. Great to see you in the chat tonight as well, Tammy. Thank you for your support, your continuous support all throughout the season. We very much appreciate it. Bell on the handoff up the middle to Jaden Milton. He's able to get a yard to make it a 2nd and 14 for the Panthers. Offense has been an issue for the Panthers tonight. A big issue for Berwick so far tonight. Last week against St. James, it was completely the opposite. Berwick was just not able to stop that St. James offense. You know, it's very high powered. A lot of D1 commits on that offense, and we just weren't able to find a stop for it. First drive, Patterson gets the ball in their own territory, and they're able, or in Berwick territory, and they're able to get the touchdown. But ever since then, Panthers have been playing standout defense. A couple Patterson penalties, of course, helped us get the ball back. But the offense just hasn't been able to find much of an answer. Part of that definitely has been because the passing game just hasn't been getting going. But now the run game is starting to get going a little bit. Andre Ingleton is able to almost get the first down. Is about 2 yards shy to make it a 3rd and 2 for the Panthers on the 21-yard line. So 3rd and 2 for the Panthers. Panthers running up the middle on the 3rd and short. Lose about 2 yards to make it a 4th and 4. Number 55, Blaze Harrison, lost his helmet on the play for the 2nd time this game. Panthers will be going for it once again on 4th down. That's been the main issue for us in this game. We've been able to get it all the way up to 4th down, make it 4th and short, but we're just not able to get the first down. Would like to see the Panthers pass it right here. We haven't passed the ball at all in these 4th down situations. And that's exactly what we do. It's a pass over the middle to number 8, Zach Gonzalez, and he's able to get enough yardage for the first down. So the pass has, not really been in effect for the Panthers at all tonight, but now we're passing the ball more and more, and we're able to get the ball in the red zone. Gonzalez was able to get the ball up to the 15-yard line. Panthers in the red zone. And let's see if we can capitalize off of this opportunity and get some points on the board. This Panthers red zone offense has been very good this season. Milton has a hole at the middle, makes a man miss, has one man a beat, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Milton has a 15-yard touchdown run. Panthers will be going for 2 points, looking to tie this game up. And wow, just wow. After two crucial Patterson penalties, Panthers able to have enough momentum to punch in some points. And now let's go ahead and see if we can get the 2-point conversion. Bella steps back in the pocket and had a wide open receiver, Cole Morse, but overshoots him. Number 8, Zach Gonzalez is limping off the field, and we will be back. And we are back. For those who are just tuning in, Panthers just scored the first points of the night with 7 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It is a kick, little high kick, covered by the Lumberjacks. Able to get the ball to the 37-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. Refs still discussing about the penalty, and it looks like the ball will be moved back. So another Patterson penalty. The penalties are just piling up for the Lumberjacks in this game. You know, they've just been getting flagged left and right, caught on them, and I mean, obviously that's terrible. Davis on the pass to Jennings. Has a lane outside, and he's able to get tackled on the 30-yard line. So a gain of 8 on the play. So a 2nd and 8 on the 30-yard line. 2nd and 2, gain of 8 on the 30-yard line for the Lumberjacks. 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Number 5, Elijah Johnson on the carry is able to get some life. Sparkton Tomb is able to get a first down for the Lumberjacks. Davis on the handoff to Johnson. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage by a host of Panthers. He's able to get 2 yards right there on the play. So 2nd and 8 for the Lumberjacks. Rest in peace. Davis on the pass to number 12, Cameron Davis. He's able to get around 3 yards to make it a 3rd and 5
3rd and 5.
for the Lumberjacks. See the Panthers, who look like they're going to be sitting the house right here on this play, can get the 3rd down stop. A much needed 3rd down stop. Panthers have some momentum going on right now at offense. Maybe we can capitalize off some points. Davis on the fake. Those are to Cameron Davis, who is stopped short of the 1st down marker. Patterson has shown that they are willing to go for it in these close situations. It is a 4th and 2. Patterson is bringing on their punt team. So it looks like they're not going to risk anything, and they are going to be punting the ball off. Don't be we could expect a fake right here. Not saying they're going to be faking it, but with it being very close, you never know. Panthers look like they are actually going for it. And they almost stopped him. It was very, very close. They had him stopped, but his extra yards effort were able to be good enough for the Patterson 1st down. So they take out the quarterback. They enter in a very unique position. Formation. They're able to get the 1st down. Drive continues to move for the Lumberjacks with 4 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter. They send a running back out, and the pass is blown up behind the line of scrimmage by number 35, Isaiah Bennett. Number 3, Kitchen on the catch. Loss of 5 right there on the play. And it will be a 2nd and 15 for the Patterson Lumberjacks, who are back on their own side of the field. Davis in the pocket has a lot of time. Finds an open receiver over the middle. It's Kitchen. Pass is incomplete. Kitchen is signaling for a flag, but doesn't get one. Number 35, Isaiah Bennett on the coverage. And it will be a 3rd and 15 for the Patterson Lumberjacks. Panthers have put the Lumberjacks in a great field position right here, or at least from our perspective. Let's go ahead and see if we can hold them to a stop. The running back, Johnson, is in the backfield. Maybe they try and just run it. Number 7, Jennings, is also right here running a flat route. And they have him covered, but the pass is too far, and they're able to get the stop. So the Lumberjacks are not able to convert on 3rd down, and the punt unit is actually coming out this time. So the Panthers, with 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining, are looking to hopefully get some points on the board before halftime. Patterson does, of course, receive the 2nd half kickoff. And there's a flag on the play. Looks like it was illegal formation right there from the Lumberjacks. Patterson had a player running onto the field or moving out of his position. They didn't have a gunner on the bottom of your screen, farthest left. So it looks like it was an illegal formation right there on the Lumberjacks. They are signaling it was a penalty. So it looks like it will be a repunt from Patterson. So Patterson was penalized 5 yards right there on the play. And it will be a 4th and 20. The Patterson's last punt was a beauty. It landed out of bounds on the 1 yard line. Wishing they could get that punt back. But maybe he could do it again. Let's hope not. Panthers almost able to block it. Gets a nice bounce and is able to roll out of bounds at the... That's out a lot farther than I expected it. Referee moving it back up. So it's on the 26-yard line. And we'll be back. So Panthers are trotting back onto the field with 2 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see if we can punch in some points right before the drive. Bella sending number 5, Jaden Milton, out into motion. Bella right here on the pass. Throwing it to a wide open Zach Gonzalez, who dives to make the play. And he just overshot him by a little bit. Bellum fakes the handoff and has a wide open 35 Isaiah Bennett over the middle of the field. Bennett is having himself a really nice game with a tackle for loss, with the pass deflections, and now a first down catch for the Panthers. He's doing it all for us in this game. And it is a first down. Chains moving. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this first half. Bella stays in the pocket, throws it down the field to 35 Isaiah Bennett. And it looks like there's a miscommunication right there on the routes. Bennett was cutting into the route for a post, while Bella thought he was going for a go route, I'm assuming. As he just threw it right down the middle of the field. So maybe traffic. But Bennett, it looks like he is Bella's favorite target in this game. Has gotten 3 of Bella's passes so far in this one. Which is, of course, isn't all of them, because Gonzalez has had some targets as well. But looks like those have been Bella's favorite receivers so far this season and in this game. Bella fakes a handoff over the middle to Milton. Throws it to Zach Gonzalez, who breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and is still on his feet. Able to get tackled inside the red zone. And Gonzalez, who is super shifty right there, is just able to get a first down. That was beautiful right there. Panthers going with a lot of RPOs on this play, on this drive. Faking the handoffs and then just throwing it right over the middle. Throwing some strikes over the middle. Bella throws another pass. Throws it to number 25, Naaman Bennett, who breaks a tackle. He's able to get about 4 yards right there to make it a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Minute 33 remaining in this game. Bella with the handoff over the middle to Jaden Milton.
Milton on the carry.
Almost able to get first down yardage.
2 yards.
Bring and the handoff is up the middle to Jaden Milton. And they're able to score a touchdown. Milton's second touchdown of the game. Bada bing, bada boom. Touchdown for Jaden Milton. Panthers look like they're going for for 2 points. They will get a touchdown. Panthers going for 2. Milton looks like he's about to run this football right up the middle. And Bella's actually on the keeper. Throws a jump pass over the middle and kind of just goes into some heavy traffic. Pass is incomplete. And we will be back once play resumes. Scrappo set to kick this one off. It's a high kick. Panthers almost able to pounce on it. But Patterson is able to recover. Ball's on the 30-yard line. And Patterson is looking to get some points in here quick. As I said earlier, they do get the second half kickoff. There's 45 seconds remaining in the first half, excuse me. Patterson, a team that has been known for their passing offense, is going to be passing this one. They throw it down the middle of the field to number 3. So Patterson's passing it a lot right here on this drive. The receivers are running some very nasty routes. And the quarterback definitely isn't seeing the field too great. He's missed a couple wide open receivers. But I mean, hey, I'm not sitting here and complaining. Davis throwing it deep down the field to Brooks. Pass is almost intercepted by Gonzalez, who's able to get a hand on it. And with 16 seconds remaining, Patterson is about to play a 3rd and 10 on the Panthers' own 45-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. Looks like they had a wide receiver. Interesting penalty, especially with Patterson not having called the play. Or, with Patterson not even signaling to go up for the play. So kind of going through the progressions, going through what they were going to call. Interesting penalty right here called by the officiating group. The ball is moved back 5 yards. 3rd and 15 for the Lumberjacks. 16 seconds remaining in this game. More like 17, 16.9. Davis stands back into the pocket. Throwing it into double coverage. For number 3, Kenshin. So it's a 4th and 15 for the Lumberjacks. 8 seconds remaining. They're most likely going to try and take up all the clock they can with this play. As the last play, was 8 seconds, 9 seconds. So most likely we're going to see another long play right here from Patterson. Timeout called right here by the Panthers. We'll be back at the resume of play. Patterson's going with the short pass right here. They're able to get around 6 yards right there on the play, 7 yards. It's a 4th and 7. Well, actually, not a first. It's 4th down. It's a first down for the Panthers. Don't know what Patterson was thinking right there on the plate. They were able to get stopped short of the first down marker. Trying for the short play. So the Panthers are in kneel formation right here. And Bella just takes the ball down for Neal. And we are going into halftime. Into the first half. Panthers are winning 12-8. We'll be back at the start of the 3rd quarter. And we are back. Second half play is about to start off. The Patterson Lumberjacks are set to return. Begin to get the ball first at the beginning of the second half. Set to kick off for your Panthers is number 9, Evan Crappell.
Brooks and Kenton, deep for the Lumberjacks.
Crappell has a high kick. Gets a bounce. Number 9, Brooks on the return. Ball able to get to the 40-yard line.
Brooks on the return. Stop by number 2.
So the Panthers defense definitely it's playing a lot better in this game. First drive, Panthers, they gave up a touchdown. First offensive drive by the Lumberjacks, they scored. They got the ball in their own possession or their own territory. And, of course, bad things are going to happen when that happens. But then Panthers defense has allowed 0 points. We scored 12 unanswered since then. And, obviously that's amazing. And now we're seeing Davis hand the ball off to Jennings, who is met at the line of scrimmage, but is able to get a couple yards extra. Able to get about 5 yards right there in the carry. Makes it from the 40 to the 45. Be a 2nd and 5 for the Lumberjacks. Want to appreciate everyone for tuning into the live stream tonight. Everyone that's been going in and out. Currently have 4 viewers right now. Really appreciate it. And everyone who's been commenting, we really appreciate the support. And if you're watching, go ahead and drop us a like and share this with your friends because we got a great game going on. Jennings on the run. Up the middle. Able to get about
Jennings on the carry.
2 yards right there to make it 3rd and 3 for the Panthers.
For the other Panthers. 3rd and 3.
Panthers in a position right here to hopefully get a stop on the Lumberjacks. Starting off. Kalen Davis on the quarterback keeper. He has a hole in the outside. He gets pushed out of bounds at around the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 Lumberjacks.
So Kalen Davis on, I want to say his first rushing attempt of the game, is able to get a whole lot of yards. Feels good. Kalen Davis. Oh! Number 56, Darryl Washington almost had a hand on that play. Jennings almost breaks a couple tackles to get a first down, but is then able to get enough first down yardage.
Davis has complete to Jennings. Stop by
So it'll be a 2nd and 5 for the Lumberjacks here. Patterson is in the red zone now. Hand the ball off to Elijah Johnson. But he's able to get stopped in the backfield by a host of Panthers. One of the prime tacklers right there in the play being 51, Brett Smith.
51, Brett Smith.
Lumberjacks trying to get the Panthers to jump off sides. Looks like that was the first play right there, or at least just trying to get them to jump as they're looking to the sideline, getting the play call. Davis on another quarterback keeper, has a hole on the outside and is able to get first down. Able to get the ball up to the 10-yard line. So it is ball actually up to the 11. So it'll be first and down. First down, of course, being the 1-yard line. And now the chain gain is going off. So it is a 1st and 10 on the 10-yard line. Hopefully the Panthers right here can keep the Lumberjacks out of the end zone. Obviously, that's the main goal right here. Davis hands the ball off to Jennings, who was able to get the ball up to the 4-yard line, so a 6-yard carry.
Second and goal.
Davis on the keeper is able to waiting for a signal on the referees, and it looks like it's a touchdown. I never saw a referee put their hands up signaling it was a touchdown, but I guess it is. So Patterson
Russell to kick for the Lumberjacks.
Russell set to kick for Patterson. Kick is up, and it is good. So Patterson takes the lead in this game, 15-12.
15 after 12.
And we will be back at the kick is up. Gonzalez on the return, picks it up, breaks a couple tackles, still on his feet. Ball on the 20-yard line, 21-yard line, be a first down. First and 10 for the Panthers. He started off by handing the ball off to Jaden Milton. Was able to backpedal for a loss of a lot of yards. So it'll be a loss of 5 right there. Second and 15 for the Panthers. And there's an injured Panther on the play. Unable to see who it is from this side of the field, but I want to say it's Jaden Milton. So number 5, Jaden Milton, was the injured Panther on the field. He is able to walk off the field under his own might, so That's a good thing, great thing to see. Now he's starting to jog a little off the field. Now he's back to walking. It's just a great thing to see that he's walking off the field. It is a gingerly walk, so it's not a normal walk, but still, with the fact that he's getting off the field under his own strength is obviously a huge thing, and that's great to see. Bella hands the ball off to Andre Ingleton, who has a hole on the outside, but is met quickly at the hole for about a gain of 5 yards to make it a 3rd and 10 for the Panthers.
About 5 yards. Stop with number 37, Nate Jones. 3rd and 10 Panthers.
Hopefully, they expect to see a pass right here from the Panthers. They are bringing in number 5, Jaden Milton, back on the play. So, after just getting hurt, he's back on the field. Obviously, a great thing to see. Could have just been a cramp. Maybe had a back spasm. Bellum drops back. Throwing a high pass to wide receiver Jaden Milton. Looks like he kind of got held right there on the play. And there is. And it looks like we have another injured Panther on the field. Injured Panther being Blaze Harrison. Punt unit coming on the field for the Panthers. Emmett Bennett with a very nice punt. Fair catch by Brooks. Patterson will recover or take over the ball by the Panther 49, and we will be back. Johnson on the carry. Able to get some extra effort, some extra fight right there by the Patterson offensive lineman. Able to gain 4, make it a 2nd and 6 for the Lumberjacks.
2nd and 7.
Patterson on the 2nd and 6. Definitely would expect a pass right here. Maybe a crossing route right here by number 12. And number 7 on the middle of your screen right here. Definitely expect him to go into a little flat route. If not, he's blocking. Davis on the quarterback keeper. He breaks a few tackles and is able to get enough yardage for the 1st down. Panthers had 2 defensive linemen back there. About to get the stop right there on Davis, and he's just able to break a few tackles and get enough yardage for the 1st down.
Jennings on the carry. Stop with number 8, Zach Gonzalez.
There's an injured Lumberjack on the field after the previous play. Want to give a shout out to our Panther cheerleaders this season. They've done a fantastic job. cheering on your Panthers. So they're coming back from the Patterson sideline. Shout out to all the cheerleaders, including Isabel Ortiz. So the injured Panther on the play was injured Lumberjack on the play was number 7, Josiah Jennings, who is walking off the field. So he will be out for at least a play. So it'll be a second down for Patterson. They hand the ball off to Johnson, who has a hole up the middle. Able to get enough yardage for the first down.
Johnson on the carry. Good enough for a Lumberjack first down.
Johnson on the carry has a hole up the middle. Able to almost get enough yardage for the first down. Right, 20. There's a flag on the play. False start on the Patterson Lumberjacks. This will be a loss of 5. It is 2nd and 2 right now for the Lumberjacks. Now it will be a 2nd and 7. Second and 7 for the Lumberjacks. Davis on the quarterback keeper. Has a hole on the outside and is able to get tackled by number 20, Andre Angleton. Now before getting enough yardage, he gets stopped just shy of, well, maybe they're going to give it to him. And they are going to give it to him. So he stopped not before getting enough yardage for the first down. The quarterback keepers for Davis have been working out fantastic. Absolutely fantastic for Patterson in this drive. Burke has yet to find an answer for him. Ball is handed off the middle. Able to get stopped for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 for the So 2nd and 12 for the Lumberjacks right here. Ball on the 14. Davis going for the quarterback keeper. Stops short of the line of scrimmage. Able to get a yard right there on the play to make it 3rd and 11. Now this puts Patterson in an interesting position. Now, of course, if they do not get the first down right here, do they go ahead and kick the field goal? Now we know they have a kicker. He's made an extra point in this game for Patterson, and it looks like he has a leg. He didn't really kick too much in warm-ups, not from field goal range, or at least where he would kick from at a spot like this. But it still brings up the question, does Patterson want to risk it on a third down, or do they want to go for the extra point? We're going to go ahead and see what they do. They hand the ball up the middle to Elijah Johnson, who's able to get stopped shy of the fourth down marker. So it's a 4th and 8 for the Patterson Lumberjacks. Looks like the offense is staying on the field as well. Field goal kicker is not coming on, and now he is coming on. Okay, so the offense is leaving the field. Special teams is coming on. And we're going to see the Berwick Panthers hopefully maybe have an opportunity to not get 3 points. To only hold Patterson to 3 points, which is something we haven't really said this year. Holding a team to 3 points. Definitely interesting. Russell on the kick, and it is blocked. The kick is blocked by number 35, Najee Bennett. So the Berwick Panthers are able to get a block. And wow, so Patterson on field goal opportunity, it's blocked. Wow. Wow. What a play of events right there. Turn of events. Absolutely insane. And now it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Panthers on our own 15-yard line. And we'll be back. Swingleton was able to get a pick up 2 right there on his last run. There's a Patterson player hurt on the last play, unable to make up the jersey number. But we'll be back once the player's off the field. So Panthers send a player in motion, and Andre Ingleton had a hole at the middle, but gets tripped on his man and does a front flip. Will be a pickup of 6 yards and a 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. Ball on the 24-yard line. Hopefully the Panthers can get a first down right here. Definitely a first down we need. We are trailing by 3 in this game, with 35 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. And it looks like there was a flag on the Panthers for a false start penalty. And the ball will be moving back 5 yards to make it a 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. Golden opportunity right there for the Panthers to convert on an easy 3rd down, but the false start by number 59, Dylan Armand, sets the Panthers back 5 yards. Let's go ahead and see if we can potentially get the 1st down right here. 1st down that we desperately need. And the 3rd quarter is over. We'll be back. On the pass, almost intercepted by the Lumberjacks. And the punt team is coming onto the field. So the Panthers, after almost getting 1st down, they got a 3rd and 1. They weren't able to get. Panthers are bringing out punter Brett Smith. Backup punter Brett Smith at that. Punt's a little wobbly. And it's able to bounce out at the 45-yard line. Patterson takes over on Berg's 45-yard line. We'll be back. So Patterson able to get about 5 yards right there on the play to make it a 2nd and 5. Davis on the handoff to Mitchell. He's able to get stopped by the Panthers, who drive him back. He's able to get a yard on the play to make it a 3rd and 4 for the Panthers. Davis on the pass, throws it to Josiah in the flat, who's able to get pushed out of bounds, but not before getting the first down. He gets just enough yards for the first down. First down, Lumberjacks. Davis on the throw. He has a wide open wide receiver, Kitchen, down the middle of the field. He's able to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. Patterson. With an extra point, they could potentially have a 10-point lead. Patterson goes for it on first down, and the ball is loose. And they are just short of the first down. Actually, they're in it now. And it looks like maybe Patterson recovered it in the end zone. And they are signaling that Patterson fumbled it, but he recovered it in the end zone. So it's 23-12 Lumberjacks with 10 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. And we will be back. Russell set to kick the ball off for the Lumberjacks. Patterson has a 11-point lead over the Panthers right now, 23-12. Set deep to return for the Panthers. You have number 5, Jaden Milton, and number 8, Zach Gonzalez. Russell to kick it off. Kick is off. It's high. Has a little curve to it. Gonzalez recovers. Makes a couple people miss. And there is a flag, most likely for a late hit. So it was a 15-yard penalty on the Lumberjacks. Panthers have a first and 10 on our own 42-yard line. So some great field position to work with on this fourth quarter drive. A drive that we desperately need to get points on. Bella fakes a handoff to Ingleton, throws over the middle to Isaiah Bennett. Pass is incomplete. Milton throws it in, takes the catch upfield. Made a man miss, but Milton is only able to get around 4 yards right there on the carry to make it a 3rd and 6 for the Panthers.
Number 19, Williams.
Bella scrambles out in the pocket, throws it to a wide open number 35, Isaiah Bennett, who breaks a tackle. Able to keep fighting for some extra yards, and he's able to get enough yards for the first down. Isaiah Bennett moves the sticks for the Panthers, and it is a first down. Bellum hands the ball off to Ingleton. Ingleton has a hole up the middle on the outside, able to get 9 yards right there to make it a 2nd and 1 for the Panthers. Panthers on the 2nd and 1. Hand the ball off to Andre Ingleton, who has a hole at the middle. He's able to get stopped on the 15-yard line. Good enough for Panthers first down. So first down for the Panthers on the 15-yard line. Ingleton in the backfield for the Panthers. Bella hands the ball off to him. He's able to get about 2 yards on the play to make it a 2nd and 1 yard, actually, make it a 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. So the referees moved the ball up about a yard, so I will stand corrected. It is a 2nd and 2. Bella scrambling in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run, and he does. He reaches the ball over. And the referees have signaled touchdown. So Crew Bella on the 13-yard scramble. He's able to run it into the end zone for a touchdown. Berwick Panthers showing some life right here on offense. Crapel lining up for the extra point. It's about to be a 23-19 game if Crapel makes the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So 23 Lumberjacks, 19 Panthers will be back at the resume of play. Crapel set to kick off for the Panthers. And the ball is out of bounds, so not a big deal. Flag on the play.
Lumberjacks will play 4th and 10 on their own 40-yard line.
And on Jesus, bruv. Davis on the quarterback keeper. Makes a couple people miss. He's able to be brought down by Andre Ingleton and Zach Gonzalez. So Davis probably ran about 10 yards right there on the play, but he's only able to move the ball up 4 yards. And the Panthers have an injured player on the field, number 20 on. So the injured Panther on the field was number 20, Andre Ingleton. His helmet came off at the end of that play. He's walking off with the assistance of the Berwick trainer as well as the special teams coach, taking a seat on the bench. And it looks like they're taking him to the locker room maybe. This terrible injury for the Panthers right here. Ingleton in my prayers tonight. Jennings makes a man miss in the backfield, but he's tackled short of the first down marker by Zach Gonzalez. So it's a 3rd-and-1 for the Lumberjacks. Panthers desperately need a stop right here. Jennings on the 3rd down run. He is stopped shy of the 1st down marker. It's 4th and inches. And the chains are moving, so it's actually a 1st down for the Lumberjacks. Very interesting. The runner looked short of the 1st down, or at least from the referee's first ruling, but he moved the ball up after further inspection. Davis on the quarterback keeper, has a hole on the outside. He trucks a player, but he was not out of bounds. A Berg player lights him up, and I think maybe there was a fumble on the play, or potentially a fight breaking out on the sidelines. As Patterson's quarterback got lit up. Referees are talking about something on the sideline. So 1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks. They're on a quarterback creeper right here with Davis, and he's able to get stopped. Looks like he was potentially stopped out of bounds right there.
Pickup of 2, 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 for the Lumberjacks. A lot of noise being made right here by the Panthers. Jennings on the carry, and he is stopped. Gives about a gain of a yard right there to make it a 3rd and 7 for the Lumberjacks. So Panthers are in an interesting situation right here. We need a stop. There's no doubt about it. A stop right here is, imminent. We have to get a stop. So now we have a 3rd and 7 for the Lumberjacks with 5 seconds remaining on the play clock. They have to get a snap off soon. They go to pass it, go to Jennings in the flat, and he's able to get enough yardage for the 1st down. He extends the ball while getting tackled, and it's enough yardage for the 1st down. That flat route to Jennings has been something the Panthers have struggled to stop all night long, and they weren't able to stop him right there. Davis goes to pass. He almost gets sacked, and he throws an incomplete pass. So the clock stops with 2 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. It's a 2nd and 10. No idea why the Lumberjacks want to pass the ball right there. Incredibly stupid decision. But it is a 2nd and 10, and more importantly, the clock has stopped. And there is a flag on the play. Ineligible man or legal man downfield. Ineligible man downfield. So it looks like it's a 10-yard penalty, 20-yard penalty. Wow. Wow. So it's a second and forever for the Lumberjacks right here. It looks like maybe a second and 30. Wow. Second and 25 something, but whew. And a loss of yards. Okay, so it was a grounding penalty right there on the play. And there was another penalty right here on, it looks like potentially the Lumberjacks. So the penalty right there on the play was not an eligible man downfield. It was actually a grounding penalty. Whenever the quarterback was about to get sacked, he threw the ball away, and the ball did not reach the line of scrimmage, so it was a grounding penalty. And then now there was another flag called right here, and it was a false start on the Patterson Lumberjacks. So they already had a 3rd and 25, 3rd and 30. Now it's a 3rd and 40, 3rd and 35. I mean, it's a long, long way. They're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. That's for sure. Wow. So they get so it's now second down. Maybe the penalty wasn't a grounding penalty now that they don't have any yards lost. Very confusing officiating stuff right here. They go to a screen right here with Brooks. He has a hole on the outside, but he's able to get stopped out of bounds. So important thing, he stopped out of bounds, able to pick up about 6 right there on the carry, but Patterson still has a long way to go. 2 minutes, 46 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The penalties in this game have definitely killed Patterson. 3rd down. And one of the most crucial 3rd downs the Panthers have faced in a long, long time. Five seconds remaining on the play clock. Patterson goes to pass. I have a clean packet. There's a flag on the play. Number 9, Brooks on the catch. Of course, there's a flag on the play. Flag all the way over. So it looks like maybe it was a delay of game penalty right there on the Lumberjacks. Penalty. So the ball is being moved back. So Patterson gets another penalty. This is absolutely insane. So it was a false start, not a delay game. But Patterson, after a very promising play, a play that brought him into 4-down territory, will now be being brought back. So they will repeat 3rd down in a very similar spot. It's once again 3rd and forever. And Patterson Berwick has to get a stop right here. 2 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in this game. Wow, this is a very, very crucial 3rd down right here for the Panthers. Davis on the pass. Has a wide open wide receiver who is able to get stopped at the 1-yard line. So Patterson had a 3rd and forever. So there is a injured player on the field, but the Panthers give up a crucial third and forever right there. Those long passes have been killing the Panthers all night long, and they killed us once again in this game.
Play.
Patterson in wildcat formation, and they are able to push it in for the touchdown.
See, Lou goes down.
So Patterson's able to punch it in for 7. Patterson looking to take a 32-19 lead. Comeback isn't impossible, but the kick is good. Patterson takes the lead 30-19, and we'll be back.
Lumberjacks 30, Panthers 19.
Oh. Russell off the kick. Ball is out of bounds.
Kicker is out of bounds.
Bella, that Bella to pass it. Scrambling in the pocket. Steps up in the pocket and is looking to run. He's able to beat a man and he walks out of bounds. So he's able to get a first down and much more. Minute 31 remaining in the fourth quarter. Panthers desperately need to get something quick here. And then somehow get an onside kick. But chances of this one coming back are very slim. But never say never. Bella steps up in the pocket. Again, able to get stopped. Timeout called by the Panthers. Bella deep to pass. Throwing it down the field for Isaiah Bennett. Was the collision down in the middle of the field or in the end zone? Tarver could have caught it off the ricochet, but there's a collision between Bennett and Tarver.
Third down.
Bella completes the pass to number 25, Naaman Bennett. Who a couple tackles, stays in bounds in the red zone. Maybe should have gone out of bounds a little earlier, but Panthers called their timeout. Well, actually, clock does stop after first downs in high school football, and Panthers just spike it. Minute 2 left in this game. Belly to pass. Comes out in the pocket. Completes the pass number 35, Isaiah Bennett. Clock still churning.
About 5 yards, third and 5.
Timeout called by the Panthers with 41 seconds remaining. Bella with time in the pocket. Searching around the field. Looking for a receiver to throw to. Scrambles in the pocket. And has it complete in the end zone to number 4, Luke Tarver. But the pass but the referees say that Tarver was out of bounds whenever he caught the ball. He got pushed out of bounds after he made the catch. 28 seconds remaining. Tampa's on a 4th down. Bella throws a floater pass into the end zone, and it is dropped by number 8, Zach Gonzalez. And this game is pretty much over with. 23 seconds remaining. Patterson, all they have to do is kneel the ball.
Wait, what was your prediction?
Patterson's to kneel it off, and then the game will be over with. And this one is over with, ladies and gentlemen. Panthers play in the playoffs next week. Opponent will be revealed shortly, but post game out at 8 o'clock in the morning. See you guys next week.